about to be day change, and you may be asking, what is going on? The Ottomans have joined, and honestly, they were supposed to join. So Britain came back, which may have played a factor into Sweden and Russia's decision, but I think my kills, right, we look at the newspaper, and I have a 5-to-1 kill ratio against the Ottomans. We go to Sweden, and we have about a 3-to-1 kill ratio against the Swedes. And I think that broke the Ottomans, and their trickery changed. I've given Berlin to Spain, so he has a forward base, and I've taken over the rest of Germany. But the Ottomans decided, oh, I shouldn't be sneaky and join Sweden and Russia. I need to change sides. And that was my original offer. I don't trust the Ottomans. I've been telling the Ottomans for a couple days now that I don't trust them. And my offer was this: you invade Russia right now, and you can join my coalition. These are the original 3 allies in the north. Ottomans was supposed to ally with me in Spain. Ottomans were doing me dirty. Now, I thought that cavalry charge I had in the initial attack went great. I can't believe I got a peace treaty with Sweden after taking out his army. It's amazing what you could do by just sending a message to someone. Ability of the Ottomans to cross me and then double cross go against his original ally was kind of just interesting to watch. With Sweden out of the picture, it's literally me, soon to be Spain, and the Ottomans taking out Russia. And Russia almost got to the capital of Constantinople. You could see the Russians weren't trusting the Ottomans. We're almost to first place. You can see it here. We're almost 2-to-1 in points, but day change is going to happen in 2 minutes, so we'll see. We'll do it for the movie. We'll wait. Guess while we're waiting, you can see my army here. Now, this is the rest of the German Empire moving in here to Danzig, aiming to go straight for the capital, St. Petersburg. And the Russians, bummer, you can't see it, but this is 10 armored cars in Orhan. Russia is mad that his person he was trying to betray me with betrayed him. Here's Orhan and 10 armored cars. So he's just been burning and pillaging the Ottoman territory. The backstabbers backstabbed each other. Who would have guessed, right? That's why you should never trust people. And that's why you should always be watching your allies and your future allies. And I think the Ottomans did that on purpose with the coalition. I believe that they made their own coalition so you could wait 3 days and have this excuse not to join the other person's team. This is what he wanted to do. So here's the German Empire. He wanted to take here because you notice his army, if you go back to the video, went this way, not this way in the north. And when they went this way is when I counterstriked because I knew this was a fake. You don't have your whole army facing your ally and leaving your whole border open. That's just not how it works. And I knew I had to attack in strength then and now, humiliate Sweden to submission, and demand that the Ottomans turn around and attack Russia by next day change, which this is the next day change. It just happened. And they did it earlier than I demanded them to do. And that was just because of Hank and my little cavalry charge smashing through Europe. Day changes happen, so now we can look at the point spread. Yeah, we're almost 2-to-1. I'm just going to say that's 2-to-1. I really want to emphasize Diplo spammers, Ottomans. You can't trust them. But at the end of the day, what do they want to do? They want to win. Now look at the Ottoman service record. He's level 10. He has no solo victories, which tells me he doesn't betray people all the way to victory by himself. But he betrays people to win because he has 1 coalition victory. Yeah, he's going to get a second one. I use Diplo spammers to my own advantage. It's just another type of player. We've talked about overbuilders and wildcards. Well, guess what? There's Diplo spammers. They're actually the scariest, not on the battlefield, but on the way they trick people. And he wants to win, and I told him betray his ally. And he did, because his ally was in his own territory, and now they're fighting each other. Well, I'm breaking through into Russia now. Last night, Hank with Army Group A went in through Germany and got to Riga. The Russian army is defending Riga, and they have a level 3 fortress being built. Now I'm moving back and forth to keep them busy. You can see that the arrow's going this way and then it ends this way here, and that's just to stall for time and confuse them until my artillery piece shows up. Now I'm going to be bombing Riga tonight, but Army Group B broke through. It's with Orhan. Orhan force marched into Kona and Vilna. You could see the smokestacks rising. If I had a third hero, he would now replace Army Group B. My goal for Orhan is to smack the hinterlands and ruin the countryside as a very fast and a decent striking armored car with a decent attack. And the decent attack is a 10, and I'm saying that relative to an infantry being recruited. All provinces has a recruitment office, and so randomly an infantry can get produced there. Orhan is strong enough to kill that, where another armored car with attack of 6 could get stuck for hours fighting one infantry. So this is what I use Orhan for, now that the early game is over. I'm just poor, and I'm only 20 points away from Allenby. Allenby would be right here. Honestly, Allenby would be in Army Group A because he has 24 cavalry. Now that I've taken Vilna and slowed this army down, I'm not force marching with Orhan. You can see he's a little hurt from the force march. And I want to see if they can catch me. But they probably won't be able to because Army Group B will take Vilna. By the time Orhan is here and they're chasing me here, B will come in and take Vilna, changing the territory back to my hands, giving Orhan a faster movement speed to keep going faster. I think I'm good. I think I'm in a good spot. I don't care if Orhan dies. He comes back. He's already helped break through the line. And I think that's the point of these heroes. As we get further into this game, I think there's going to be almost suicidal heroes and then army heroes. And if I had to guess, army hero, army hero, army hero, army hero, these three look like they are the hinterland shock troops that go out and try to do massive damage, not in the front lines, but on the flanks. Try to divert troops away from the main armies. But we'll see over time when I collect them. And I've been purposely collecting them slowly because I want to spend a lot of time with each hero, really understand them, and then move on. I think if I were to get all of them at once, it would be overwhelming and I probably wouldn't use the individual heroes to their maximum potential. Well, Hank took over St. Petersburg. Let's look at the stats. Here you can see Russia lost 109,000 and I lost 40,000. Now that 40,000 is because I attacked a level 5 fort and I only had 2 artillery, so I just had to go in and take them, but the cavalry did a great job. Very good. Quite pleased. I know now that a day change, because if we look up here, the points are so close to the 1500 that I will win at day change because of the morale boost and the morale decline that Russia took. This is it. So what did I learn from this fight? Let's summarize what happened. Let's do Squid U. Yeah, we're going back to Squid U, Squid University. Now, what is Squid U? Well, at Squid U, we discuss how to be better at this game and what I learned and what you learned today. Now, what did you learn today? Well, I was in France. Here's France. I took over Italy, who went AFK. My ally Germany went AFK. And with this mighty empire of France and Italy, I was doing great just holding. I didn't need to expand any further. And Germany was my defense. If you attack Germany, Northern Coalition, I'm going to come and get you. I'm going to come out and smack you. Now, what happened, though, is the Ottoman Empire went into Austria, and I took parts of Austria. Since Germany went out, I offered the Ottomans to join me. Now, the Ottomans had a coalition, so the Ottomans could not join until they left that coalition. They were by themselves. It takes 3 days to leave a coalition. Around the third day, something strange happened. And the strange thing that happened is the Ottomans here didn't attack Germany through here, even though I told them not to attack Germany at all. But they attacked Germany through here. Now, why would your main army go against my border? Well, your main army goes against my border and faces me instead of this coalition if these people are on your team. And then I saw it happen. Sweden tried to take Berlin, and they did take Berlin. And I saw Russian troops on Ottoman land. And I was prepared, and I struck back. And I struck hard. I killed the Ottoman army, killed the Swedish army, and I demanded that the Ottomans join me like they promised, or they'll perish. Now, he folded and went back. Now, do I still have an army here? Yeah, I still have an army here because I don't trust them. And the moral of today's story is don't trust your allies. Honestly, Spain wasn't trustworthy either because he came back in the game and then quit again. I'll talk to you Squid Boys later.